This is the BelleNOiR Followers Tournament number 5, and the night was dark and treacherous as always. Everyone was out to get me. But Hordeon, he didn't care. He spawned at the top position, he put on his blue colors this time, and he was ready to take the hits.
You know, I hate it when people do this because I'm
Why?
absolutely shit at introductions for people like that. So now I'm just going to be like, and in the bottom right-hand corner, our Green Protoss player JackO, here to fight the dark, mysterious Hordeon, who is a gamer.
Wow. Sorry that I did this to you, bro. I did not mean to make you look bad, you know. But one of us has to be the poetic type, and one of us has to be the responsible type that doesn't forget how much money he promised to each player of the tournament. So thank you for that.
There we go.
We each have our strengths. God damn it! Sorry, guys. English is not my first language. And weaknesses.
Languages are cool. Wardí's
Languages
insight
are
of the day. Languages are cool.
Wait a minute.
We're gonna see.
Oh, there's an in-base pylon. Wow.
Do you reckon we're gonna forge or gateway? I think it could be forge in this position. Just
It
hide
could
it as long as possible. Yeah, he's gonna Nexus first, so it's gonna be a forge. Yeah. So JackO going Nexus first, just being a little bit sneaky, throwing that pylon up at the back of his base, and all at the same time just denying it once again that hatchery going down at the natural of his Zerg opponent. So, you know, that's always very, very annoying, and yeah, there's the hatchery going to finally get down, and JackO again did a nicest job of delaying that, but not as good as was it JackO and Metropolis that did it for ages, right? Or was
Tennotal.
Yeah, that was Tennotal. Sorry, it's two PVZs on Metropolis in a row. What can you do?
You know
so yeah,
what?
JackO. Just,
I'm a little bit worried for JackO because he went for a Nexus, a second pylon, and only now got the forge. He could be in trouble here. I mean,
there's only 2 lings coming up, I think.
Well,
Gateways come down, and yeah, I think
it is true that Hordeon does not know about the timing of the forge, right? But he sees that there are no cannons here. And he might try, although I would very much think he will not, because he's a macro-oriented player. But better players might catch wind of this and just pump some lings, get them into our base. I don't know. Or different players, should I say, that favor different approaches.
I think the problem is if you already only committed to 2 lings, you're gonna by the time you get the time you save the overlord, you're gonna be like, oh, it's too late. If the Zerg was already gonna make 6 lings, then I think then JackO would be in trouble. But that's kind of anti-meta game right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's not happening. So it's a bit of a meta game from JackO to go for this and just deny the information for as long as possible from his opponent. I mean, look at this, Hordeon. He has no idea, in fact, that... Oh, well, he saw the cannon, in fact, so he does have an idea. But he didn't know that it was a Forge first play for a long time, so...
Yeah, until he saw the gateway go down, right? Because why would you put a gateway down at that timing, so... He has to know what's up. The cybernetics core is on the way, of course. We have double gas from JackO. This probe is just going to go inside and be safe. And a third base is being generated. I mean, when you have... No, that's wrong. That's wrrong, because... Evolved?
It's being evolved.
No, I know. It's being grown. How's that sound?
That doesn't sound good. It's being... It's being transformed. Being generated.
It's organic, man. Like, how do you...
I don't know. It's being...
Blizzard, tell us what to do in these situations. The casters that are casting your games are at a loss right now. We don't understand your lore. Please make it more transparent, thank you.
Robo facility on the way down for JackO, and he's going to be taking his gases right now as well, so... Yeah, he's going to be taking his gases a little later than in game number 1, so I wonder what we're going to see from him. It's going to be a bit more standard, I think. Not going to go for that 4-gate pressure. And Hordeon, he's playing very safe. Very early Rotron, much earlier than usual. Only by about 20 seconds, of course, but still that's fairly significant. And yeah, earlier Rotron, other than that, just getting a few lings up, third Saturday, and he's just getting these lings so they can start taking down them rocks.
Yeah,
We'll
and
just check
looking for pylons maybe and stuff like that. That's just the usual, normal stuff. Nice positioning of this Stalker here by JackO. He knows the scouting patterns of the Zerg on this map, back and forth. And of course, this is a prime area to pick off any Overlords. And look at this, JackO catching wind of that immediately. I do not really... I mean, this Overlord still has time to get away. I don't think it will. Wants to... Oh, is he going to see that Immortal, actually?
JackO needs to hide the Immortal. He needs to hide the Chrono Boost right now on the Robo facility. And the
he did see the Chrono Boost, did not see the building, and did not see the Immortal.
So that could be anything, man.
That was really smart.
That could be a Stargate from JackO. It could just be like... I guess it could be a gateway and he's like faking a 4-gate, but I think Hordeon knows that's not going to happen. So, a couple of possibilities right now in JackO. He's going to be going for this Immortal Sentry push as he finds himself a little bit supply blocked, and now Hordeon sees that this is a Robo.
And he misplaces the force field, loses the Sentry. That was a huge deal, actually. That was a very, very good trade for Hordeon, losing only a couple links, maybe 1, 2, 3 links maximum, because the cannon was shooting at the Overlord and not at the lings. And he got a Sentry out of that.
Yep, very nice from Hordeon, and JackO just adding his gateways on now. His 4 of them are finished. Look at this Hordeon, he's already made some units. He's not going to let JackO come out of this base without a fight. Now, he's going to be able to deny the probe for a bit, but the problem is, he's obviously denied economy to do this. So, is he going to have enough economy to hold off the full brunt attack, which is going to come from JackO very soon with the 7 gates and everything? Hordeon, he isn't really at the supply camp you expect a Zerg to be at right now, and JackO, he's about to move out with his army, and the Warp Prism is... not on the way?
Not on the way, and he is moving to the side. He's trying to avoid all vision the Zerg can have. He knows he killed that Overlord. He knows he killed the Overlord at natural, so he knows there can be one Overlord here at the right side Zerg base. So yep. He's just sending one Stalker. Look at this. He is being so cautious about this. He's going to such pains to be sure that Hordeon does not know about this, but Hordeon does have this Overlord at the Protoss third, and he sees that there is no third base being taken. But yeah, so he droned a little bit, and his army is fairly small, so JackO might be successful here actually.
He's doing a lot of damage. 1 sentry falls down right now, but only 1 sentry. Still only 1 sentry. Force fields are just doing way too much right now. More sentries coming in as well, and now maybe the second sentry will finally fall, but JackO, he's got way too much. Hordeon just doesn't have anywhere near as much as he should have, and he just didn't milk enough economy early on. Like, it looked great, sure, when he is running in, picking off the sentry, denying JackO from moving out instantly, but this is the price. You just don't have enough afterwards, and now the Warp Prism arrives for even faster reinforcements, and on top of that, it can just micro the Immortals, and Hordeon, he's in way too much trouble now. There's no way he's going to hold
He's got no more larvae to produce units. 8 lings, and then 4, 5... larva at his disposal. This third goes down, and Hordeon does not have any army to speak of. 40 supply, but the army of JackO is growing by numbers, and is moving. Nice position here on the ramp, by the way, because of the range the Stalkers have, and those 3 Immortals, man, still alive and kicking.
Yeah, them Immortals doing so much damage as always. 15 kills, 18 kills, another 18 kill. They just do so much DPS, and that is what makes this push so strong, combined with the force fields to keep them alive. And JackO ravaging the natural right now. He's going to take this to game number 3. GG from Hordeon, and we're going into a 3rd game in this semi.